So front Smiths are a trick for me that I learned and had on lock for literally one day, and then after that I could never do it again. I've gotten lucky a couple of times here and there, but I want to be able to do this trick every single try. So today I'm gonna be enlisting the help of Dan Corrigan to help me learn how to frontside Smith grind consistently.
I'm going to show you the best way to figure this trick out.
Dan Corrigan is honestly probably my favorite YouTuber right now, just because I love watching his raw skate videos and he hangs out with a ton of really talented skaters. It's super inspiring to watch. But one thing about Dan is that he's super meticulous and methodical about the way that he skates. So when he explains tricks, he really goes into detail, where a lot of trick tips on YouTube and on the internet in general are just so broad and vague that they're honestly not very helpful. So today I watched Dan Corrigan's trick tip on frontside Smith grinds on the Keen Ramps channel. After watching, I came away with a 4-step process of how to get from not Smith grinding to being able to do it consistently based off of what Dan says. So today, theoretically, by following these 4 steps that Dan gives, I'll be able to become a front Smith guy. Before we see if these steps actually work, if you like watching these videos and you want to see more in your feed, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and if you're already subscribed and you want to see more of my stuff, you can follow me on Instagram at The Local Joe. I try and post a few times a week. And if you want to remind yourself to make every single day a Friday, you can buy one of these Friday t-shirts. The link will be in the description. All right, that's enough self-promoting. Let's learn some front Smiths. So the first step that Dan gives is just to learn how to stall front Smiths on a ledge. This is just to help get the feeling of landing with all the weight on your back foot and not falling forward. Step 2 is, once you've got the stalls down, to just wax the crap out of the ledge to reduce as much friction as possible. Step 3 is to start getting a little bit of speed and hopping on the front Smith, but specifically hopping on the front Smiths at the beginning of the ledge. This kind of tricks your brain into thinking there's so much ledge out in front of you that you've really got to hold the front Smith position a lot better than if you're at the end, you just kind of give up. Then step 4 is to, instead of doing it from the beginning of the ledge, start trying the front Smiths at the end of the ledge and focusing on just getting a little front Smith and then landing. So this just simplifies the Smith part and focuses more on the landing. After we do these 4 steps, we should be able to hop on there, grind the whole thing, and then roll away.
Yeah, just stalling it first, waxing the crap out of it, grinding a little bit, and ultimately maybe tapping the end of the ledge is maybe the safest bet.
I think those are some pretty good steps, so let's see if I'm up to it. Let's get some front Smiths. But first, we gotta get warmed up. Let's get some warm-up clips, and then we'll learn some front Smiths. Alright, so I kind of combined steps 3 and 4 just because my ledge is so short. By the time I get on at the beginning, I'm already at the end. But I definitely feel like those tips helped, especially the main thing is just getting used to the stall. I feel like if I would have spent more time getting used to that stall and really getting the feeling of putting the pressure on my back heel, I feel like that would have sped up the rest of the process, because it's really that fundamental connection between your heel and the edge of the ledge that makes the Smith go. Other than that, it's just pretty much leaning leaning back. I definitely think this is a good way to learn it, but I for sure would watch Dan Corrigan's trick tip all the way through, because there's other things that he says in there that I'm not mentioning that I feel like are really helpful to be able to learn this trick, but I just kind of did like the bare minimum. But fundamentally, I think if you do these 4 steps, you'll be able to get it. So super hyped that I got a Smith grind. I hope it looks good. Sometimes I do these tricks and I feel hyped on it, and then I get home and look at the footage and I'm like, ah, that looks kind of gross, but hopefully that was a good Smith. Now, I'm gonna give myself a few tries to actually try and do this on the rail real quick to see if I can apply what I learned on the ledge and take it to the rail. So I'm gonna give myself about 10 minutes to see if I can come away with a Smith grind on the ledge as well as on the rail. That would be a huge win for me. So let's see if we can do it. Alright guys, well, the rail was not doing me any favors today. I don't know why. I had a much easier time getting on to the ledge. I think it's just a mental thing. I was like a lot more comfortable seeing a huge ledge in front of me rather than just this little skinny rail. But also, the rail is a lot shorter. So that means I have to do the whole movement getting into it a lot more compact. Anyways, just excuses, but I'm happy with what happened with the ledge, but a little bit bummed I couldn't get it with the rail. But yeah, huge shout out to Dan Corrigan and Keen Ramps for that trick tip. I wouldn't say that I have these on lock yet, but hopefully soon. For me, I think the key was really to get the weight back. First of all, I feel like that was the easy part, was leaning back, but I kept having a tendency, I'm a goofy footer, to put the weight on my back toe, on my left toe. And so I would get into it and just stick. But then as soon as I started shifting that weight onto the heel, that's what really did it for me. And so in order to do that, I just thought to myself, if I keep my body away from the ledge and give my leg room to extend and push into that heel, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it made sense to me. That's what really allowed me to get the weight onto my heel, because prior to that, my knee was getting over my toe, and so the pressure was going onto my toe. And what needed to happen was I needed to put that pressure onto my heel. So I tried to keep my back leg a little bit more straight so my knee wasn't getting so far over the ledge. I tried to extend my knee so that my knee came back and put that pressure on the lip or on the edge of that ledge. And that's what eventually got it to start sliding. And then from there, it was just a combination of getting the right lean back as well as the right pressure on my heel. And once I had both of those things, it finally came together. So super stoked on that. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what trick you want me to learn. I've been messing with front crooks and back crooks, and I've been thinking in my head about front feeble. So anyways, let me know what you want me to learn next. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like these videos and you want to see more, subscribe, like the video. And if you want to make every day a Friday, remind yourself, with one of these Friday t-shirts, the link will be in the description. Thank you guys, make every day a Friday, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.